You might also have heard that Japan surprisingly fell in the gender gap ranking. It was produced this week by the World Economic Forum. No surprise to people who are on this briefing. Japan now ranks out of the 146 countries that were evaluated and surveyed. They produced their results on Thursday, and Japan came out 125th in terms of gender equality. So this is 9 positions lower than it was last year, and they did a pretty thorough analysis in terms of political representation. The number of women who are participating overall in the political process, they rank 138th out of what, 146? That's not very good. And in terms of economic participation, that means people who are sitting on boards, who are running companies, they ranked 123rd out of 146. So for a little bit better breakdown on the political side, there are only 5.7% women involved in the political process overall. That means in the national and the local level. There are only 10% in parliament, and that's why whenever you see a picture of the prime minister in the cabinet meeting, he's got Mr. Hayashi, the foreign minister, on one side of him, and he's got a female cabinet member on the other side of him. So he needs to kind of project this and promote this. Only 10% in the cabinet. It's okay, I guess. It should be more. But it doesn't seem to be making much headway. And in the ministries, it's 8.3%. So 8.3% of the cabinet consists of women. And in the economy, there are 54% women who are participating in the workforce, but only 12.9% who are in executive positions. That's got to change. The Japanese government put out a paper last week that said of the companies that have 100 or less employees, by 2030, they need to have 30% women in the executive in an executive capacity on their boards. These are for the listed companies on the Tokyo Stock Exchange. So within the next 6 years, you're going to see great changes there. If you're involved in politics or in quasi executive management, I think the prospects look good for you, but the Japanese government really needs to do more on this. In terms of globally, the United States ranked 43rd, and Italy 79th. So among the G7, Japan is clearly the laggard at a 123, the position of 123. Italy is second with 79. The United States is third. Of the top winners, Iceland came in first for the 14th year in a row. Norway and Finland came in second and third. So there's something going on there. The World Economic Forum predicts that in order to address this issue, it will take 131 years to close the gender gap globally and 162 years in the political arena.